Okay. Oh, now, hey.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Can you tell me how I get it on my thing?
Okay, so you should have the option up now, at least on your computer, where you can share it. It's up in the where you normally like start and end the broadcast.
Okay.
I'm gonna say hi to everybody while you're looking at that. Sherry has been here. She's front row. Hey, Sherry, how are you?
Hi,
And
everyone.
Christine. Hello. And Dawn, so lovely to see you. I've been seeing your projects on Facebook. They look awesome. And Cindy is here. Hi, Cindy. Happy Friday to you too. And Deneen. Hey, Deneen. How are you? My voice is still a little scratchy, still smelling. Sounding like smelly cat.
Smelly cat.
Yeah. Ivy, Serenity. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hi, Terry. So nice to see you guys. How is everybody doing? As you're coming in, let us know how you're doing. Love to know.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of seems like I'm doing something. I'm trying to figure out how to get this over to my what you call it?
How to share. Hi, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, Deneen, that's amazing. I know that what your husband was laid off and then you lost some of your children in the daycare. So I'm glad that you got everything filled up. That's so amazing. Yay. Happy day for Deneen. Happy day. Do they all start next week? Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Becky Ann. So nice to see everybody. Do you not see the share up at the top?
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's because I only have like the middle of the road subscription to StreamYard.
Oh.
I don't have the top tier.
No, yeah, I don't have the top tier. I just have the regular one. So I don't know, maybe, or I mean the second one or whatever it is. There's free and then there's the next one.
I have the next one. I have like the one that's like $25.99 or something like that.
Yeah, same.
So
okay, well, I don't think it's gonna do it for me. Yeah, okay, I don't see a share. Sorry, guys. Here, I will focus on you guys now.
That's okay. So Cindy says she's doing great. My kid is away with school in Boston, so I took the day off to spend it with my husband. Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, until you tell me the next part. Then we did yard work. What? You didn't spend the day at the park or something? And then we went and had a great dinner at a fabulous Mexican restaurant. Okay, there's that at least. Did you have a margarita?
It's wonderful.
Ooh, 11 months, 12 months, and 12 months. Oh, they'll stagger start. I was going to say, ooh, that is 3 handfuls right there.
That would be a lot coming in at the same time for sure.
Yes. So that's good. Sherry's doing great tonight. Ready to enjoy tonight. Oh, yay. Are you guys excited to learn about AI? What did you guys think of our AI pictures or drawings or whatever that was in the thumbnail? What do you guys think of those?
Yeah, that's some AI art for you right there.
Yeah.
That's what non-people can do now. Non-people. AI people.
The robots.
I keep trying to say, hey, AI, can I call you Bob or something?
And AI's like, no, I'm AI. Cindy said she did not have a margarita, but had a coconut mojito. That sounds yummy too. That sounds very yummy.
Yummy too.
You guys notice I don't have my spicy water tonight. I'm still I got an antibiotic last Monday and it made me very, very sick. So I'm still kind of recovering from that. So I'll probably have some beer, some spicy water later tonight, but I won't have too much.
Okay, Deneen, thank you. I looked too junky in my AI.
I've got some AIs. When I did the AIs, I got some of them. I'm like, ooh, I look skinny.
And or
But they always
I'm
make my hair like big, like the big buns and stuff. So,
yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of
oh,
like,
thanks, Dawn.
oh, excuse
Oh,
me.
don't you start. I'm sleepy tonight. Don't you start,
Oh,
Missy.
oh my goodness.
So, do you guys know what tomorrow is?
Local yarn store day.
Yes. So I actually found out I have a local yarn store in my area that I tend to go to. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of it this week or tomorrow because I'm traveling to my in-laws tomorrow. But I found out that I often go to Clayton, Georgia, and it's just 30 minutes away. I just hop over the border and it's 30 minutes away. And there is a local yarn shop there that I need to check out sometime. I did not realize it.
Oh, nice.
So, birthday.
Oh,
Whose birthday?
it's
Oh,
my
is it your
birthday.
birthday? Happy birthday.
Well,
I should
thank you,
know this,
Janine and
but I don't
Rose and
remember. What?
Terry and Sunita and Christine. Yeah, once you pass a certain age, it's like birthdays are like, okay. So I'm gonna take Abby out tomorrow and take her shopping for her a present for my birthday.
There you go. Well, honestly, I like you said, when you get a certain age, it's the gifting is so much fun. Gifting is so much fun, especially see people's excitement with something that you gave them.
I know. Oh, Lori
So,
Armstrong had a huge mojito with her dinner. Looks
who
like
did?
mojito's a thing tonight.
Who had a mojito with their dinner? I missed that.
Lori,
Oh,
she just
oh,
yeah, she
that's right.
just
I had a
had
huge mojito. I see that now. Are we talking about what we are drinking? I
I'm
am just drinking a diet Sprite. It's actually Walmart's Twist Up, but the diet
hi
version in
Kathy,
here.
hi Ed.
And Kathy,
Aw, thank you, Sherry.
so sweet.
I, yep.
Happy birthday. Well, how old are you, Ginger?
I
Do you
am
want to
for
say?
one more day, I am 52 and I will be 53 tomorrow.
Okay. All right. All right. You are a beautiful 53.
Aw,
As I'm
thank
sure
you.
you were a beautiful 45 and 35 and 25, but I'm just saying you're a beautiful
I was a,
52.
I
You're
was,
not 53
I was
yet.
an ugly baby.
I had bright red hair. Well,
Oh,
strawberry blonde hair when I was born.
when you were a baby.
Yeah, as
Aw,
a newborn, I had strawberry blonde hair, and then it all fell out,
aw.
and it was a honey, like a golden brown, like
Mhm.
brown with like honey highlights through it.
Yeah,
And then it got dark. And my kiddo went the same path. She was bald when she was born, didn't have the red hair. And
yeah.
then it took her about 3 years to grow her hair out, and she ended up with the very honey colored hair, and now
Mhm.
it's this color, same as mine.
Yeah, it
So,
got dark.
got dark, exactly.
Yeah,
But my
that's
mom has black hair, so I was bound to be dark.
yeah. Yeah,
I
I
was bound
have
to be dark.
my mom has dark brown hair and my dad has, well, his hair was black when he was younger. Now it's white.
Oh, did
So,
he didn't go salt and pepper, he went white? He may have been
oh,
salt and pepper for a little
yep,
bit.
yep. He was salt and pepper for a while, but
Okay.
it pretty much went to white.
Gotcha. I love white hair.
Me
Rose's
too.
birthday is tomorrow as well, and she will be
Woo!
57.
Happy birthday. Oh, you
Ooh,
guys sing me happy
and
birthday. Thank you.
her son and his wife are expecting her first grandchild in July.
That is so exciting.
It is very
Grandbaby.
exciting.
I spent all day watching little Emmy, and she is a ball of energy, but she took a nap today. She took like a 3-hour nap
Oh,
and
nice.
she wanted to sleep. She slept for about 30 minutes on the couch, and I covered her up and everything. And then
Hey, Veronica.
she woke
Good.
up and was crying. Well, hi, Veronica. Nice to see ya. And
Yes.
she slept, and then she woke up and she was like sad. And so I put her right here, and she slept
Aw.
with her little head right here. I don't
Aw,
know, for
how
another
sweet.
hour. she was all sweaty. So then we changed places and she laid over on this side. And
Was she not feeling good, or she just spent all her energy and needed to take a long nap like her grandma?
yeah, she wanted me to hold her.
Oh,
I love being a grandma. I love it so
yeah.
much.
That's so cute. Sarah says my mom's brother had bleached blonde hair when he was born, and then it
Oh,
turned
wow.
brownish red as he got older. Wow. Hey, Kristen. Becky Ann says white hair is in, I guess. Finally, I'm up to date with the fashion world with my white hair. That's awesome.
Oh,
I will likely be at least another 20, 30 years before I even start getting a little bit of gray. My mom is finally salt and pepper, and she's
yeah.
67, 68,
Oh, wow.
68. She's 68. So it takes some time, but for our family to get the gray.
And you know what's weird? My family has gotten the gray early, like not super early, but at regular times, like 40, starting in their 40s.
Uh-huh. And you haven't gotten it. That's
Well,
awesome.
I have some. I mean, I've
Yeah,
started to
but
get
not enough
gray hair.
to not enough. Thanks, Veronica, for listening. I appreciate it. No, my aunt actually went gray in her late teens, started going gray. So she really, you guys can't leave Grogu alone. That was Grogu falling.
Apparently not. Oh, Nana Michelle got she's working on her beautiful French shawl by Ursula.
Ooh,
Oh, in Granny Square. And you guys, Ursula passed 7,000
that is
subscribers.
so amazing.
And she is having 50% off right now of her beautiful French shawl. And so I have her link. If you guys don't have it or are already subscribed to her, head over to my community tab and go. You might need to go down a couple of posts, but just if you want to get her pattern, it's on sale right now. And also, if you haven't subscribed, give her a subscribe.
Give her some love,
You,
you guys. She's
yes, you will love
amazing.
her.
Yep, she is
Yeah,
amazing.
she is amazing.
Becky Ann says her girls are in her 30s and have gray hair starting. I'm like,
Oh, wow.
I was
Oh, my.
blessed as far as that goes. Yeah, I've got a ticked off cat. He wants to go outside, and the other cats annoy him. He's the one we've had the longest. So we had him for about 2-3 years, just him and the dogs. And he loves dogs. He loves the dogs. But all these cats in this house drive him up the wall. He does not like it.
Of the,
Up
yeah,
the ball. Up the ball, up the wall. It doesn't matter. You just hear him griping over there.
right. Oh my gosh, Deneen, your 19-year-old son has some gray hair already?
Oh, poor thing. But you know what,
Wow.
though? As a man, I'd rather go gray early than go bald early. And not that there's anything wrong with going bald. I just
This
know
is
that
true.
if it was me, I'd rather go gray early. And men look so good with gray hair.
I
They
know.
really do. Even
But
if
you know
they
what?
start going salt and pepper because they start around the temples.
Yeah, they look
So,
distinguished.
yes, exactly.
Like
Ed says I'm sorry, go ahead.
Casey looks so handsome with his gray hair.
With his gray, yeah, and Jeremy, before he passed, he was starting to get the gray around here,
Mhm.
but he kept it cut short, so it was hard to see, but I could
Yeah,
see it, and then he started getting the spots, but his dad was pure white before his dad passed. So, but Ed says, I was blonde as a child to turn light brown as I got older, and now what's left is turning gray. My beard has been white for years now, though. That's awesome. Have you ever seen like those men with like like white right here, and then you end up with like one dark stripe?
yeah,
I love that. I think that's the funniest
yeah.
thing.
Oh, Nana Mitchell says, "Hey, Christine, hope you're feeling better."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Christine's been under the weather, and
But look at her. She's out here posting
I
links
know,
and just being an awesome person for us. She's so amazing, you guys.
I know.
Lori says, I have a good deal gray. Apparently it's good because I get compliments all the time. Well, then it's a beautiful gray. Very beautiful gray. Oh my gosh. Look at you, Ginger. Oh, Goodness
oh my
gracious.
gosh, I don't know why I just all of a sudden started yawning.
That's it happens. You're gonna make me start yawning, then we'll be going back and forth. So
Great.
hi, not the end. So nice to see you. Hello.
Hello.
Emma's her hair's going white and she'll be 37 this June, which is not unheard of, to be honest
Oh,
with
to
you.
be
I've
to
been
be young
blessed with some
again.
good genes. I've been blessed with some good genes. So I know I talked about my local yarn shops, Ginger. I know you have one, the Yarn Barn, but what else do you have around you?
As far as local yarn stores go,
Yeah,
I haven't been to any other ones. I'm a monogamous local yarn store person.
which is so weird. But it's a very big one. It's really nice.
It's huge. Oh my gosh, this yarn store is huge. It's I might have to go. I was thinking about maybe going to Kansas City and looking at some. I don't know because I'm going to have Abby for a few hours tomorrow.
Yeah. And we all know how she feels about how much time you spend in the yarn aisle.
Oh yeah, she is like, no, thank you,
Yeah.
gimme, no, toy store.
She's over it now. Yeah. She's
Yeah.
over it now.
Oh yeah. Hey, you guys, and if you ever want to check out what is in the Yarn Barn does have a website. You can go check them out online. Christine just put the link up
Awesome.
there.
Yeah.
And of course, I have a Yarn Barn playlist that you guys can take a look at too. I don't know if it's very long or if I've got all my Yarn Barn videos in there, but I've never been to a better yarn store ever. I mean,
That's
well,
awesome.
yeah,
I mean, you get the deals at
yeah,
the big box stores, but as far as a
yeah,
nice local yarn store,
right.
and mine is nice. They sell mostly high end stuff. They did, so when I do go there, I always end up spending about $50 on two little skeins of yarn. They usually have deals though, and I
Yeah,
try to hit the clearance section, but they usually have deals during the local yarn store day. And
yeah,
and check it out if you haven't checked out your local yarn store. Tomorrow's the day to do it. Most of the local yarn stores, from what I have seen, do something for local yarn store day.
yeah.
So yeah.
Um, like mine, they don't really have deals on yarn. That doesn't mean that they won't, but the Yarn Barn does, like if you buy a certain kind of yarn, you get your choice of free patterns or something like that. So, there are different ways of having deals with yarn. They also have they bundle up grab bags. And the thing is that they're clear so you can see through them. So I've gotten a lot of really
Nice.
great grab bags for $30, and I usually get 6 or 7 things of yarn that would normally add up to about $100.
That's amazing. And you get them for how
Yeah,
much? They would add up to $100, but how much do you get
30.
to 30? Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Janine says that she's got a craft sale tomorrow, and then she has a break
Ooh.
until October.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow. That's
everything's looking up for you. You're gonna have a good yarn sale or craft sale day tomorrow because things are looking up for you. You got your 3 spots filled with the daycare. So tomorrow, I just feel like it's the good vibes going for you, Janine. So,
yeah. I
and then you just got time to make until October.
That's right. Well, and to get adjusted to the 3 new littles that are coming in,
Yeah.
because that's a lot of work. That's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Mhm. Lori says, I'm so tired. It was a busy day at work. It was fun though. Spent all day attending and planning end of year students. Oh, that's fun. That is fun. But yeah, I imagine it was busy. And then you topped it off with a big old mojito.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's the way to do it.
that's right. I bet you Lori in about 15 minutes is going to be this. That's going to be Lori in 15 minutes if she doesn't go to bed. Oh, they won't be napping on me though, Ginger. LOL. They want, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly. Like letting Lori nap. That's way too many to nap on you.
Mhm. Oh my
But
god.
they're so she said 18, 18, and 12. Oof. That's just they're just now getting into stuff. Oh. I mean, that's a fun age, but a tiring age too.
So tiring.
Tiring. Oh my
Hot
gosh,
flash.
hot flash starting. All right. So
Hot
you
flash.
guys, we wanted to make sure, and that's why I mentioned LYS Day. I wanted to make sure that we talked about that because it is so important to support your local yarn stores as much as you can. I know
Yeah.
sometimes it can be difficult because they can run a little expensive in some areas, but as much as you can, and know that if you are looking for that high end yarn, those are the places to go because they are. I know my store is mostly like merino wool and stuff like that, silk and just very hanks of yarn and just beautiful yarn. But I think the cheapest, like the regular kind that they sell, the cheapest one is $8 a hank. Which honestly, with how much our cakes are these days, that isn't that bad. And but I bet you the $8 has gone up because I haven't checked since the prices have been creeping up. I haven't really checked. Have you
Oh,
noticed in your
Kristen,
store?
in my big box store or in my local yarn store?
Local yarn.
Hmm, they've gone up a bit. They've gone up about as much as the box stores have. You know, a couple of dollars a hank. I was just wanting to
I
point that
noticed
out
that.
now.
Yeah, I agree. There's some amazing dyers, just our yarn create makers and stuff. Yeah,
Hmm.
Etsy has some amazing shops for you to find some local yarn deals.
For
So
sure.
make sure you check out what they've got going on there.
And another thing you can do too is if you are an Instagram person, Instagram has a lot of people that sell their yarn on
Through the
Instagram, whether they
Instagram
sell
shop.
it through Etsy or through their website. But the thing is that you get to see their beautiful yarn in beautiful pictures and kind of shop
Yeah.
that way. And that's kind of fun too.
Yeah, and I do love that's one thing I love is I know you get the swatches at the big box stores, but with these local yarn shops, you see full projects done in the yarn. Mostly knitted, crochet is not really done much in the little yarn shops, but it's
Mhm.
still beautiful to see how the yarn works up.
Although I have to say, and I talked to some of the girls about it when I was there last time. The Yarn Barn does a great job of spreading out the crochet and the knit and the weaving examples and putting a pretty even amount of everything. And that
That's
is
awesome. I'm glad that they do that. I have
yeah,
not had that experience. I may see like a hat that's crocheted or something like that, but for the
yeah.
most part, everything is well, at least in my local store, and I've seen in other stores, it's mostly knit, but also in my local store, there's a lot of they do a lot of loom work there. So
Oh,
I
okay.
see some of
Yeah.
that as well. Hi, Jana. How are you?
Hi.
Hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
Colleen. And my yarn spun life.
Yes, hi, my yarn spun life. I saw you were live earlier today. I didn't get a chance to hop in. I did see where you were live though. I think it was today. Maybe it was yesterday.
Oh.
I don't remember. I'm tired, you guys. I went to bed too late though. It's entirely my
Uh-oh.
um
Uh-oh.
and then it's slow at work. So when it's slow at work, you just get
Oh.
tired a little bit easier.
And
So
it's Friday. It's just the end of the week. It's drag
oh,
time.
so great.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Lori just referred someone to my video about pattern testing.
Ooh, yay.
Hey,
Yay,
oh, you
Lori.
guys,
That's awesome.
you know that kind of a rust color sweater that I've been showing you guys? That pattern is available now. She Amber from Heartfully Stitched. It's her pattern, and I have a link for it in the video that I put up today. I pinned it to the top of the very top comment, and also I put that link in the short that I put out today, and also over on Instagram. But I got to tell you, you guys, If you are looking for just a nice, basic, top down, easy to make sweater that works up pretty fast, this is a really good one to do. And it's got a 2 pattern repeat, or I'm sorry, a two row, 2 round repeat that it's a very forgiving repeat. So if you kind
Oh,
of
that's
mess up,
nice.
you're not going to see it very much.
I love crocheting in the round for that reason.
Yeah.
Very forgiving. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Hi,
uh,
Jane. Hi, Tanja.
hi, you guys. Tone just had a very long week. Oh, not the end says, I have to dress up to go to my local yarn store. It's in a
Oh,
swanky part of town. The customers are really glamorous. I
oh my
never
God.
think of the yarn and glamour, but some yarn can be quite glamorous, but I never put those two together in my head before. But that's hilarious. I love that.
I'm so bad. My dressing up is, let's see, I will put on my black leggings, my, you know, and then maybe a better t-shirt and my good tennis. That's dressing up.
I was so happy when I got this job and I found out at first I was like, can I wear tennis shoes every day? And they said yes. And then he tried to explain the dress code. Come to find out I can wear jean shorts to work. As long as I ain't got
What?
nothing hanging out and looking a hot mess, I can wear whatever I want to work because customers usually don't see us.
Ooh, Mel's going to be wearing her Daisy Dukes.
I will. My booty be hanging out, and I got a big old booty. So there's a lot to hang out. No, I wear it to my knees. I might go just above my knees, but for the most part, I
Okay.
wear it'd be safe in schools. The shorts would be safe in schools. So
Well, I mean, nowadays,
right, right. They don't even check anymore. Um,
Rose is her hubby's giving her money to go yarn shopping.
ooh,
Ah,
fun.
great.
Fun. Hey, Barbara, it was so nice to connect with you on Facebook. And then you had that picture this week of yourself, and I love seeing that. I love seeing you.
Hi, Jamie. Hello,
I
hello.
say I do a lot of knitting. Oh, Emma says I do a lot of knitting lately. Currently crocheting small flowers out of embroidery floss, so I can make a colorful curtain for my kitchen. Oh, I bet you
Oh,
that'll be
wow. I
gorgeous.
want to see that.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to talk about AI as it relates to crochet and some stuff like that. We do have a slideshow to show you, which I'm going to pull that up a little bit later. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you my part first, which is not on the slideshow. Ginger's is on the slideshow.
Mhm.
Excuse me. So, let me go ahead and do that because we're out at almost 8:30. And boy, am I sleepy. I need to get over being sleepy. So let me see here. I don't even have. Okay, well, first of all, what? Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta get. Vicky says, Ginger, have you tried the neck fan?
Oh,
Thank
what you
you,
saying to
Vicky.
yourself over there?
Vicky, Deneen keeps telling me I need to get the neck fan. And oh my gosh, did you see what Deneen wrote about her son?
No, I didn't. Tell me.
She says, hey, my son has been asked to speak in front of our legislative building about the education shortages by the teachers union. He was asked by a former teacher there could be 1,500 people there.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh, that's amazing.
that's really cool.
Oh, and I know he's gonna do
Yeah.
wonderfully. Okay, let me go back over here. Okay, so first, take a look in the description below. So the first part of this description, I edited a little bit, but that description was created by AI. My
Yeah.
description was created by AI.
And I
So,
would like to know, raise of hands, who in the chat has been using ChatGPT for anything?
well, I just started, but
It's amazing, isn't it? It's like
yes.
I feel like I'm cheating on doing things, but I'm not, because really a lot of it is in the prompts that you give the ChatGPT. You can't just say, "Hey, write me an award-winning speech on something." Like
Yeah.
you have to like you know, put all the information in there and stuff.
You do. And what I ended up doing is put like my title, and then I put that it was a video description. Um what it wrote out is welcome to our live video, and I edited a little bit up in here where it says featuring our LYS Day in AI for crochet. And then it wrote, in this video, we will explore the art of crochet and how artificial intelligence can enhance this beloved craft. Then it goes on to say, first, we will introduce you to our local yarn shops. It had some more, but I went ahead and deleted that out because it didn't quite make sense for what we were doing. So next, we will introduce the world of AI for crochet. Our panelists, which it said had another word, but I just put panelist, will demonstrate how AI technology can assist you in creating patterns, help you track your progress, and suggest color combinations based on your preferences. Now, I don't know about the suggest color combinations. I just left that in there because that was written by the AI. It hadn't done that for me, but I haven't asked it to either. So maybe I need to.
Well, we are in luck here because we are going, while you are running the slideshow over on my side. I wish I could show my screen, but I can't. I'm going to type into ChatGPT and ask it questions, ask, you know, what those things are and see if it makes any sense for us.
Oh, yeah, type in something like great spring color combinations. And maybe it can help you with that. And then the description goes on further to say, we will also feature live crochet demonstrations using both traditional techniques and AI assisted methods. Okay, we're not going to do like crocheting tutorials. It's just we're going to show you some stuff with some AI assisted things, highlighting the unique benefits of each approach. Okay. I probably should have added that more. We are, at least what I'm doing is mainly AI just to kind of show you. But there's a few things I want to talk about with what I found with the AI, and I thought was fun. So I'll show that here in a minute.
Okay.
And then the description continues on to say, throughout the video, we will answer questions about crochet and AI, providing insights into the future of this exciting technology. Whether you are a seasoned crocheter or new to the craft, this live video is sure to inspire and inform. Join us as we explore the intersection of technology and creativity in the world of crochet. That was written by the AI for the most part. I did a few edits, but for the most part, that was written by the AI.
The AI is crazy. The AI is totally whack.
It is. It is totally whack. Now, what Jamie says, Elon warned humans of the dangers of AI. I watched Maximum Overdrive too much as a kid. LOL. Yeah, that, and then what is that one that Will Smith is in? It might just be AI. I can't remember. No, that was a different one.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Christine says, it's taking my job. No. And honestly, it's not going to be perfect. And I'll show you that here in a minute. Let me go ahead and share my screen here.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, I just forgot what I was going to say.
It's okay.
Yay, your website.
Yes. So you guys, my website's been offline for a little while. I just brought it back online, well, today. And I just created a lot of what's in here, not all of it, but a lot is the blog stuff mainly with AI. I created 3 posts with AI, and I'm going to go over that with you now. So I even actually I think my about is AI. It's mixed a little bit with what I already had, but yeah. No, I wrote that. Never mind. That's not
But
AI. I wrote that.
before you go on, I want to tell everybody who may not know exactly what ChatGPT is, because
Good point.
you know, in case you haven't heard of it, it's a program basically that is, and I don't know if I'm saying it really well, but it's a big bunch of information based on conversation. It's always growing, it's always getting better. even the input that we put in helps it learn. But it is what are the words that I'm looking for?
I don't know.
It's like it's kind of like Google, but better. It won't
Okay.
give you, yeah, it won't send you to websites, but it will give you information. It's like you're asking somebody for this information. And
And that's not the way I used it. So that's pretty awesome. There's a lot. Oh, I love what Christine says here. She says, GPT is a natural language processing tool driven by AI technology that allows you to have human-like conversations and much more with the chatbot.
yes, thank you, Christine. But some of the things it says on here on the ChatGPT, examples of what it does, you can say, explain quantum computing in simple terms, and it will. Got any creative ideas for a 10-year-old's birthday? And it will quickly, I mean,
Mhm.
in seconds, list out 10 creative ideas. How do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? You know, like how to write code. So it's
Yeah.
got many things it does. Capabilities, it remembers what the user said earlier in the conversation. So you can have multiple conversations with it going in the same time. You just need to pick on the conversation that you're having with it, and it will remember what you guys were talking about before. So you can ask something else and it'll still have all that information from the conversation.
I was just going to say, Megan, you didn't send it. It was the AI.
And you, anyway, I've been watching lots of videos on this.
That's awesome.
I am a fan because what a lot of people have been saying is that, you know, it's one of those things where it's kind of like cell phones. I swore up and down I was never going to get a cell phone because I thought they were ridiculous. And then now,
I
where
said
would
that
I
about
be?
an iPad, but yeah.
Yeah, where would I be without it?
Right, and I've
Uh,
got my iPad as my entertainment at night, because I go to sleep to, like, TV, but it's my iPad.
yeah, yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah,
it's my little traveling entertainment hub. That's what my iPad has become.
right.
Some people use it much more smartly than I do. That is how I like to use my iPad.
Yeah.
Um,
And
so
limitations, it may occasionally generate incorrect information. That's why you always want to be
yes.
checking your information. It may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Once again, it's just like a person, you know, you don't just go and trust everybody you just met. So, limitations, limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. And let me tell you, a lot of websites, apps, programs are all getting on the GPT bus right now, and
Uh-huh.
having all sorts of new things. It's like new things every day are coming out. So I just kind of want to let you guys know and to be prepared for what may be coming up for us. And I did find an app. Actually, Kim found the app and she sent it to me. But before I take over, Mel, you go ahead and talk and I will be quiet.
You are fine. I'm so glad that I love your enthusiasm about it. And you found out a lot more than I did. What I did is I decided I needed to reset up my website. And with the fact that it's been offline for a little while, it actually everything that I had on it before was deleted. So I had to kind of recreate it a little bit. Um,
Gee.
I will tell you one thing that I do feel about GPT. It is amazing. You're going to see these things that are created with it, but it's not perfect. So anyway, let me get into the website. So one of the things that I did on my website is on my videos. Um, I just have a couple of, on my website, just a couple of example videos, my latest videos, and then some of my more popular videos. But what I did on these first two is I worked out, I was trying to get it to do the description here. It says, in this video, I'll be sharing 23 interesting facts about myself that have nothing to do with my interest in yarn. You'll get to know me on a more personal level as I reveal some unique and fun things about myself. That was AI generated. However, when I wrote 23 non-yarny things about me, it gave me a full freaking article with 23 things listed that were non-yarny things about somebody, you know. Then when I had it generated again, because you can ask it to regenerate, it did 23 things, and it said my favorite this, and then I had to kind of fill in the blank. So it did it a couple of different ways, but I thought that was kind of fun that it gave me 23 things that were about somebody. I guess I could have decided if they were about me or not.
You want me to blow your mind, Mel?
What?
Okay, so you know how you can get the transcript from your video, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, you get the transcript, you copy that and say to ChatGPT, will you write a short one paragraph summary less than, say, 150 words about this?
See, and I didn't do that, so it probably would have not tried to do a list of 23 things. All right, I've got, can you see her? She's trying to sit down over here.
But
Stella.
so there's that. Okay, you go.
And then the next one that I had it write, I didn't have it write all of them. I'm usually much shorter and succinct in my descriptions, as you can see from this 8 gift ideas for your favorite crocheter. This was all me. Wondering what to get the crocheter in your life? Watch this video for some ideas. Whereas on this one, 3 yarn lines I don't like from Lion Brand. Now, this was funny because when I put the thing in here at first, when I put it in the ChatGPT, it said, I am only an AI. I do not have opinions, because I put unpopular opinion. But I was able to take some stuff out of it, and it says I put someone has to talk about it, but then the ChatGPT whatever, it said it's important to note that different people may have different experiences and opinions about the same yarn, as individual preferences and project requirements can vary greatly. Let me know if you agree with my opinion. So that's the difference between pulling out a description by yourself, and it's nice to be able to have it do some of that work. It doesn't have the personality that you have, you know. So that is something that you need to keep in mind, as it's not going to completely rewrite, despite what I've done here on my website here. It's just to show some examples, but it can't completely rewrite because it's not going to have a personality.
But what you can do in the prompts is say, can you write this in a humorous point of view? Can you write this from the first person point of
Ginger's
view?
giving it a personality. I want to keep it a freaking robot.
Oh, I give mine a freaking personality.
Yeah, she does. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it though. All right. So the other thing that I did besides these video descriptions, which these are all mine, I just did a couple of them, is I started my blog. And I only put 3 things in here. Now, I found these pictures from an archive photo where you can get free photos, except for this one. This one is my mama. But these articles all here are all completely written by ChatGPT. I did not do any editing on them. So what I found fun about this is, here's a blog post, Crocheted Mother's Day gift ideas. It gave you gift ideas of what to make for your mom for Mother's Day, which you know is coming up. And there's some good thoughts in here. It doesn't tell you how to do anything, but it's saying a crocheted flower bouquet. Okay, you probably don't want to start on that now, because that'll probably take a little bit longer than a week. But there's a thought. A crochet shawl, which could take a week. Some coasters, or a market bag, or a scarf. Those are things that you can make for your mom. Or like I did, I made a blanket over here. But this whole article was written by the AI, which I thought was amazing. Do you
It's
see all the ideas? And it even goes on to describe stuff, crochet flower bouquet. Crochet a bunch of flowers in your mother's favorite colors and arrange them in a vase for a beautiful and long-lasting Mother's Day gift.
and
Which will go ahead.
the thing I really like about it is and I think this is the best thing for crocheters is we're always looking for more time to crochet, right?
Yes.
So if you have something that helps you with writing, because writing takes me a while, right? And if you have something to help with these things, you have more time to crochet.
Amen to that. Right? But here's the fun thing about this though is I didn't have time to do this, but I'm going to go back into these articles.
Mhm.
I'm gonna add pictures to go with it, or I'll
Mhm.
dress up what's written there a little bit on my own. Um, but I'm not putting this out as something that I wrote. I put in here that anything that's written by ChatGPT has got it tagged.
Mhm.
But that I thought that was real fun, and I think it'll be even more fun as I start to kind of dress it up a little bit more with
Right.
my own flair. Um,
Exactly.
so I thought that
It's
was neat. Go ahead.
it doesn't do it for you. It's like having your own personal assistant,
Yes.
which is
Now I
wonderful.
go ahead.
It's free. ChatGPT is free.
Completely free. Now, wait a minute. I say completely free. Let me take that back. There is a premium um option that you could choose, and that
Mhm.
will allow you to use it during busy times. So I was playing with this and I found when it hit about 4:30, 5 o'clock, I couldn't use it anymore, because I'm assuming that's because that's when it became the busy time. So it you don't get that priority if you're not paying, but you still can get plenty done without paying a dime.
Right.
Yeah, these next two I'm going to show you is I put in this project and this project, and it gave me two totally different answers, which I found was interesting. So I put in here, going off of those ideas of projects for Mother's Day. This blog post is crochet a flower bouquet for your mother. This is so what it does is it just tells you choose the color of your yarn, choose your flower pattern, crochet the flowers, crochet the leaves, find a leaf pattern, assemble the bouquet. So it's not telling you step by step how to do it. It's just saying, hey, let's start with this. And then here's some steps to get it done. But as far as the pattern goes, there's not a pattern here. It's just telling you step by step, do these parts and then assemble it all together, add some finishing touches, and voila, you've got a bouquet.
Although you can't ask it to write a pattern.
Wait, we'll get there, Ginger. I have another example. So, but I thought that was real neat that it will do this where it just gives you the general idea of how to make a bouquet
Yeah.
and stuff to put into the bouquet, which I thought that was kind of neat. Even going down to talking about the stems. Um, crochet flower. Wait, does this one say something about wrap the stems, wrap the floral wire with, because it does say, to get some floral wire and then wrap it and to put the flowers on and hold them together. So I thought that was real neat.
Mhm.
But this third one that I did, I asked it just this one. I asked crochet a flower bouquet or crochet flower bouquet, and this is what it came up with. Now this next one, I said crochet spring shawl. This did come up with a pattern this time.
Ooh.
Okay. So it tells you what materials you need, what hook size you need, other tools that you need. And then it goes through and it did a pattern. And it's a simple pattern. It looks like it's done as a circle, which is why I found a picture of a girl holding a circle. Um,
Why would a shawl be a circle?
well, they could be, yeah, because you just got to get them a shawl over your shoulders, and then you can,
Mhm.
if you just pin it, and it can be a circle. Um, But yeah, so it's a circle. But one thing that I did find, and I saw this in another article I was reading, that the crochet patterns that it comes up with, and there's some more that I'll be out putting out on my blog just for fun, and then I'll start
Mhm.
to test them a little bit to see, oh, this is the crazy thing that it had me make. But
Right.
it's not human, so they're either extremely simple patterns or patterns that don't make much sense as you start to put them together. But you have to know how to understand how to read a pattern and
Yeah.
then make adjustments as you see fit. But I do like that it gives you this format already, and you can go in and mess it up all on
Exactly.
your own, you know?
That's what I love about it is that, oh, well, I can just, yeah, I
Mhm.
can write a pattern from erase everything, but at least use the form
Yeah,
with the
you got the
template.
format there.
Yeah.
So which I thought that was extremely fun. But
Yeah.
but then yeah, that's what I found as I was going through and playing with this. I think Ginger went way in more in depth with it than I did. So look at that picture. Isn't that funny?
I love it.
You almost look Asian there, you know, or Polynesian, you know?
I do. And I do kind of have that look because
Yeah.
I am Native American, which is
I am too. Well, I've got it in my blood, but it doesn't come out like it does for you.
yeah.
Doesn't come out. But and this one I think looks a little bit like me, a thinner me, but I'll take it. I'll take it with some
I,
crazy hair.
I wanted to do ones that weren't too quite far off from,
Yeah.
from
Oh no, I
us.
agree. I agree. And there's some that they did that was like, that may be my nose. And then it had a hard time with the color of my eyes because my eyes are like a dark grayish blue.
Sometimes it
So
would make one of both.
yeah, I think there's one I made that was like green. One was green and one was blue.
Mhm.
Sometimes they were brown, so I had a little bit of a hard time with my eyes. And that was based off 20 pictures that I sent it in, and then it created some stuff. Um, but anyway, so that's what my take on the chat GTP. I love it. It was a great way to get things just kicked off on my website, and then I can go back and adjust things and play with it a little bit.
Right.
But I really did enjoy looking at it and seeing what it could come up with,
Yeah.
especially like those listicle type
Right.
that the stuff that's saying 5 things that you can crochet or so
Mhm.
much. um no, no, Suzanne is hooked to ask, is it taking someone's pattern? No, it does not plagiarize.
No.
It is looking at information that's out there crawling the internet, and it's pulling like the similar ideas, just like we pull from patterns that we've done over the years, or even just a stitch pattern that we create a whole new project with. It's just pulling from all this information out there and creating patterns that are doable, that it's just looking for that information and uses the algorithm to create a pattern, but it is not pulling. And if you look at them, they're very simple patterns. It's a circle with double crochets, so they're really, really simple patterns. So no, I did not find in the test that I did where it was pulling from a complex pattern at all. What about you, Ginger? Did you see that in any way?
Um, no, I did a live video, like 6 months ago, about crochet knitting in Chat GPT, and I just found some really wacky things
Yeah.
but it looks like maybe it's progressed a little bit since then. Like it's making things that actually look like a duck or look like, a little amigurumi thing instead of
Yeah.
like a creature from the deep. But so it's getting better. It's like it's learning, which is scary but good.
Day
Like, oh,
Rose
I saw.
says, I'd like it to write my weekly TPS reports at work each week. And you could probably get it to start the TPS reports, but you probably have to go in and put in your own details.
Yeah, it's the what I've heard is that um ChatGPT won't take over jobs. It's just that the you just need to learn how to use it, right?
Yeah, I think it's the kickstart that a lot of people need
Yeah.
to then go and make it completely your own. It's kind of like karaoke versus a cover song.
Yeah, that's a good way.
You know,
That's a good way
karaoke
to think
is you
about it.
sing it exactly as it's sung by the original singer.
Yeah.
A cover song is you take that song and you make it your own. And there's a
Mhm.
difference. Just ask Simon.
Yeah.
Just ask Simon. But all right, let me go ahead and bring up this Ginger's slide
Okay.
show. There we are
Okay.
again.
There we are.
That is definitely my nose
That
and my
is your nose.
sleepy
And
eyes.
that's my nose.
Yeah, yeah, it is your nose. Now my lips, I think, are a little bit more full. But sometimes my lips look full, so
Yeah. Yeah, my lips look a little fuller in that picture and they don't look that full in that picture. So,
yeah, so I think we both got out our lip pumpers and we
yeah. Yeah. So anyway, the way we did that, I did mine on Rimini. Rimini's an app that you can use to clear up your pictures, like to take pictures that are grainy and make them look clearer. It's one of those kind, but it has a thing where you can, it's like you put in 10 or 20 pictures of you,
mhm.
and then for like $3.99 you can get 50 pictures, like AI generated pictures. And that's what these are.
Okay, and I used a similar app. It wasn't Rimini, which by the way I'm getting right now because I want to check it out.
Yeah,
Um,
and there's Lensa that does it too.
I think Linza is what I used. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, Linza. I use Linza, but Linza, you have to be careful because it did charge me for a full year subscription.
What?
Um, and then I had to pay a little bit off on top of that, but that's okay. I don't. I made that choice. It's fine, and I used it for some video editing of Miss Stella that I used on my Insta store or Insta. I forget the videos on Instagram. I forget what they call them. Not stories, reels. My Insta
Reels,
reel.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Miss Stella, which you can't see her right now, but let's see here.
I I love those AI pictures of her.
Yes, I'll share those a little bit later. The AI pictures I got of Stella. I did Stella because I really, really want to make like a graphic to put on a coffee cup and maybe even
Hmm.
a t-shirt or a bag of her and with the big word Stella, you know.
That would be cool. Maybe a picture of Marlon Brando's head yelling, Stella!
Maybe, but I don't know if I can get away with that part. But I'm thinking, if
Oh,
I get just the words would get the
yeah,
idea behind it. But yeah, Suzanne goes, I need lips like that, right? I
yeah,
need
no
lips like
doubt.
that too.
Who's,
uh,
okay, Emma, who is Johnny Five? Was he an AI? I remember Hal.
and let me know, Ginger, when you want me to press the forward button.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is the question that I typed into ChatGPT. Okay, I typed these words: I'm a crocheter and yarn collector. Can you please tell me the top 20 things you can do to help me? As in that
Get
Chat
rid of
GPT.
yarn. I'm kidding.
What? No. Okay. So I asked it. Now this is a chat G or not Chat GPT. This is an AI picture. Chat GPT didn't do this.
So
The
the picture is one of mine. That's supposed to be me. Again, it's my nose, and I do have a cupid bow shaped mouth, but not quite that full.
but I could see you, if somebody put some heavy serious green makeup stuff on you and everything.
Maybe.
Okay.
Actually did some contouring with me.
Yeah, that's right. And same with mine.
Give me some
Okay,
big
so
ol' eyebrows. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah, the number one says provide pattern suggestions. I can help you find unique and challenging crochet patterns based on your skill level and interest. So
Awesome.
I was wondering about this, right? And I would love to
Mhm.
hear from people in the chat. So, like, somebody come up with a question. Like, what? Let's see. Unique and challenging. What would I type in here? Can you please? I am a beginner. Okay, I'm going to type in I am a beginning crocheter. Um, I can help you find unique and challenging crochet patterns. Can you please find me a pattern? Can you please find me a pattern? Because I want to see if it will do the things that it says, right? Can you please find me a pattern? What kind of pattern do I want, Mel?
I would say pattern to make for Mother's Day because it's coming up.
Oh, a pattern to make my mom a market bag. And what do you think it's going to do? Is it going to give a pattern? Is it going to suggest a pattern?
I don't know.
It says, certainly, I can help you find a simple crochet pattern for a market bag. Oh, it gave me a whole pattern. So, okay,
Oh, is it creating an actual pattern?
it just created the pattern right now. I wish I could share my screen right now so you could see how fast it does it, but that's it literally. You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
I'm going to save all of these because I can save all my chats. And
Oh, yeah, and actually, if you create, save them, and then create, maybe you can put them into a blog roll. Because can't you just do, like, text in a blog roll?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll make that's what my video for today will be. I'll just put all of these things up and
There you go, and then you'll end up with all these blog rolled, AI patterns, which read them, look at them, because they may not look right. I'm just
they
letting you know.
that's right, may not be right. But it says to use. It's very nice. It's the ChatGPT is very nice. I always say please and thank you in case it does, the singularity does happen and they do come to life. I
Exactly.
want ChatGPT to like me. Certainly, I can help you find a simple crochet pattern for a market bag that you can make for your mom. Here's a basic pattern that you can follow. And it says worsted weight cotton yarn, hook size 5.5 millimeter, yarn needle, which I'm assuming it means crochet hook, and
Yeah.
scissors.
Oh, no, it might be
Okay.
a yarn needle. A yarn
Oh,
darning, like a
oh yeah, because it already said crochet hook.
yeah, to
Okay.
weave in your ends.
Okay. And then it says,
Awesome.
yeah, begin with a slip knot and chain 41 stitches. I'm not going to read everything, but you guys will see this pattern at some point. What do you guys think about that? I
I think
can't.
it's kind of cool, especially if you're learning like my sister could throw in something. My sister has started crocheting. She's just done a couple wash rags, but she can throw in there um small, what is an easy crochet rag pattern, crochet wash rag pattern or something like that.
Mhm.
And
Oh,
then
that's
come up with her own pattern. I think it would be very cool. Although I don't know, she's gotten very used to using video.
yeah.
So,
See what the
uh,
comment.
sh yeah, she's learning with video, unlike me. Unlike me.
Oh, Dawn says she enjoys learning this techie stuff. Makes me feel
Aw,
smart.
yay, right?
Right?
Look at you, Ginge.
Oh, yeah. Don't I look cool? That's how I
You
looked
look
like
like you're
30 years.
about to go hop in a jet and go fly off with Maverick.
That's really how I looked 30 years ago.
That's awesome. I love it.
Okay. So this next one says too, this is what chat Bob can do for you. I'm going to call him Bob. Offer technique guidance. If you're looking to learn new crochet techniques or need help with specific stitches, I can explain and guide you through the process. So let's see. I'm going to just ask a simple question. How do I make a double crochet stitch and see if it gives the right answer?
Oh, okay.
Okay. How do you make a double crochet stitch? And it says to make a double crochet stitch, follow these steps. And wow, there's almost as many steps as there were for the bag. Okay. So it says to start with a foundation chain, create a foundation chain, blah, 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 blah. Yarn over means wrapping the yarn around your crochet hook. Hold the hook in your right hand, bring the yarn over the hook from back to front, creating a loop around the hook. Insert the hook. Insert the hook into the stitch or space where you want to create the double crochet. For the first row, you usually work into the 4th chain from the hook. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over again. Draw the yarn through the stitch, bringing it up to the height of the other loops on your hook. You should now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Yarn over again, pull through the second 2 loops on your hook. This step is called yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You should now have 2 loops left on your hook.
That makes it sound so complex.
Yeah.
When it's written out like that, it makes it sound
Yarn over,
so
pull through the
complex.
yarn through the first. Okay, now step 5 is wrong. So, oh, you know what? I think it gave me UK terms.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Yeah,
and
here.
that's what happens because it's crawling the whole internet.
Yeah, did you give me UK or US terminology? It stopped Jennifer. Oh, I stumped it.
You stumped it? That's hilarious.
Oh, no, it said that it gave me US terminology.
But it gets confused. So it's pulling from information all over the internet. And while
Right.
it may have been originated in US, it may still be somebody who uses UK terminology.
Yeah. And
So
well,
now
like I
Jana brings
said,
up a really good point here. And I think that you're going to have this no matter what kind of thing you use. Somebody's always going to figure out how to exploit something. But
oh,
it
for
says
sure.
how many people will get the bot to write things and then claim that they did it. And that can be a slippery slope if you're a journalist. Think about it. Like there is a commercial that I've seen on YouTube or somewhere where it's the girl's trying to figure out how to write an article. Her boss comes and says, "Hey, how's the article going?" And this AI thing generates this article for her, so that she can give it to her boss as her own. So, as presumably, but so there's going to be people who figure out how to exploit things no matter what it is. People have figured out how to exploit telephones to get your information. People have figured, you're always going to have the bad seeds in there. But as we learn, there's going to be more fail safes to keep that from happening. And like I said, it can be a slippery slope, as you use it to help you jumpstart, how much of it is yours versus how much of it is ChatGPT. And yeah, always give credit where credit's due, but I think there's always going to be people who exploit everything, not just this.
And I've heard people talking about the similarities between, when calculators first came out. And, should they allow calculators? How can do you know if somebody's using a calculator on their math homework? It's kind of the same with this. it's really going to up everybody's game,
Yeah.
because it will be a help to the people who, know what they're doing. It'll be confusing and spottable by from if people who don't know what they're doing are using it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. And some people are going to learn how to exploit it, and that's unfortunate, but like I said, that's going to be in everything that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Okay.
a legal question for LawTube. You got it right, Terry.
3, share crochet tips and tricks. I can
That's
offer
supposed to
handy
be
tips.
me, by the way. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
pointing.
You can tell because Mel actually has boobs. I do
And
not.
it is funny because it does have like the V shaped and then
Right.
always the boobs. Yeah, that's hilarious. And that mouth is closer to my actual mouth.
You look beautiful and fierce.
That's right. I'm about to
I
kick
love
your butt.
That's right. Okay, I can offer handy tips and tricks to improve your crochet skills, such as tension control, color changing, or seamless joining. So, what should we ask it? Can
A
you
seamless joining. I like that one. Let's go with that.
Okay, can you please tell me how? Can you please tell me? Oops. Explain. Yeah, we'll put explain. Explain how to seamless join.
Hey, Terry says I'm on a quest.
You are. You're on a yarn quest. That's
That's
Mel going
right.
out looking at yarn.
That's right.
Oh. Well, okay. This is what it said. Maybe I should have specified yarn.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it either tells me how to seamlessly join 2 pieces of fabric, join 2 wooden pieces, or to join 2 digital files. No. I'm going to say, how do I seamlessly join yarn in crochet? But I have to tell you that it did give me very detailed things how to change all of those.
I did. That's cool. If it's correct. I don't know enough about any of those things to know if they're correct.
Yeah.
Uh, and I did opt for some of the fantasy options, which is what you'll see here as we go further in. You'll see some definite fantasy stylized pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine were not less fantasy and more of like, hey, I want to see what I look like with wrinkles, or I want to see what I looked like when I was a teenager.
That's no, I got definite themes going on with mine.
I love it, which totally matches me and you. You
I
are the
I think
theme
so,
person.
yeah. I agree.
Okay, so yeah, it gives like 7 things. See, I'm going to give you guys all some homework. And I know, like, oh, this doesn't sound like fun. But, if there are a few of you who, really like this kind of stuff, I'm going to put these up either in a video or somehow on the channel, and you guys see if these things work. Maybe I'll put them out one a
Well,
day. I don't know.
that would be awesome. So, and if you make a playlist, just let me know, and I'll make sure I link it in the comments here and pin it to the top.
Okay, awesome. But yeah, it gives like seven instructions on how to do, or 7 steps of how to do this.
That's awesome. How to
But I
do a
want you
seamless
guys
joining.
to all try these to tell us how they work.
Yes. Well, and I need to try out some like that pattern that it gave. I need to try it out and then have pictures of the actual
Right,
pattern and what it
right.
ends up looking like. I think that would be awesome. Look
Yeah.
at you, Jen. So cute.
Oh, I'm a cartoon.
I love it.
Okay. Assist with pattern modifications. If you want to customize a pattern or adjust its size, I can help you modify the instructions accordingly. Okay, now with this one, what you would do is you would take a pattern, copy and paste the whole pattern. Say it's not size inclusive, right?
Yeah.
Say it only goes up to um, extra large and you want a 3X.
Mm-hmm.
So you put that in there and, you know, maybe it'll come out right, but you could try it.
Yeah.
So I don't have a pattern right here that I can put in there, but I'll fix one. I'll put one in there to see if I can do it. What I'll do is I'll put one in there for like maybe a newborn pattern for a sweater and see if it'll make the right adjustments for an Emmy size sweater.
See, there you go. One of those simple ones that you do. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And you'll show that. And also,
Yeah.
we may not be able to do because we're on number 4 and we have about 45 minutes to get
Oh,
through. I think to get through. I think there was 20, right? Plus
yeah.
you have 3 other slides to go with it. So so this one, if you do that and then show, especially because you have the Cardi that you do, that's just a simple pattern that you use.
Yeah.
That and then see how it would adjust it from toddler to child size, maybe even.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
Mm-hmm.
cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
So that, if it indeed does that, that's very helpful.
I agree. I absolutely.
You look so serious here, Mel.
I do. It even has like my center line.
And it's got the right shirt too.
It does, right? That's a shirt that I would wear. And that's me probably about 50 pounds thinner, so it's not too far off. And my
Look,
lips, that's my lips with lipstick on whenever I do my lipstick right,
and it's got your hair, it's got
It's
your
even
hair
got like
right
my
too.
crazy hairline, right?
Uh-huh.
See my crazy hairline?
Okay, so this one is recommend yarns based on your project requirements and preferences.
Oh.
I can suggest suitable yarn types, weights, and brands.
Oh,
Huh.
interesting. So ask, what kind of yarn should I use for a market bag?
Okay, what kind of yarn should I use for a crochet market bag? And let's see.
I wanted to point out to Sandra that red lipstick used to be all that I wore in my early to mid 20s. That was the only color I wore was red. I'm looking for a picture to show you.
Oh, interesting. Okay, type. For a market bag, it's best to choose a yarn made from natural fibers like cotton or cotton blend. Cotton yarn is durable, strong, and can withstand the weight of groceries or other items you may carry. It's also breathable and easy to clean. Okay, I think 10 out of 10 on that one.
Yeah.
Weight. The weight of yarn will depend on the desired size and sturdiness of your market bag. You can use medium worsted weight yarn, which is versatile and commonly used for a variety of crochet projects. If you want a thicker, sturdier bag, you can opt for a bulky weight yarn. Okay, and brand. This is the one I was kind of...
You can't see it that well.
Oh, look at you, those red lips.
Yeah, that was me all the way.
So pretty.
All the time. Anyway, I had to point that out.
I love it. Brand. There are numerous... Oh, go ahead.
I wasn't saying anything. I was just laughing. Go ahead.
There are numerous brands available that offer good quality yarn for crochet projects. Some popular brands known for their cotton or cotton blend yarn include Lion Brand, Bernat, Lily Sugar and Cream, and Red Heart. These brands offer a wide range of colors and are easily accessible in many craft stores and online.
That's awesome.
Ultimately, the specific brand and color choice depend on your personal preference and availability in your area. Consider visiting a local craft store or browsing online to explore the available options and feel the texture of the yarn before making a final decision.
I love
It's
that.
always, it's
Now
always a
Sandra
good one.
has a good question. Will it recommend color combos for projects? It did say that it would do that. So why don't you ask it, which
Okay,
it may be on a list further down, but we might be jumping the gun. But ask
that's
it
okay.
um 3 colors to use for a spring shawl. I know you need to do like crochet and yarn or something in there, but you know what I'm trying to ask, right?
Yeah. What are 3 colors that together would, oops, would make a beautiful spring shawl? Oh, okay. So for a spring shawl, you might consider a combination of the following 3 colors: pastel pink, mint green, and lilac. And it gives a reason for each of them. Pastel pink is soft and delicate color that evokes a sense of femininity and romance. It complements the freshness and blooming of flowers of spring, adding a gentle touch to your shawl. Mint green. Mint green is a refreshing and soothing color reminiscent of new growth and the lushness of spring. It pairs well with pastel pink and creates a harmonious balance symbolizing rejuvenation and vitality. Lilac. Lilac is a lovely shade of purple that embodies the beauty and fragility of spring flowers. It adds a touch of elegance and sophistication to your shawl, while also conveying a sense of whimsy and enchantment. By combining pastel pink, mint green, and lilac, you create a color palette that captures the essence of spring.
Ooh,
Soft and
that's
fresh.
very Eastery, but okay.
Yeah, it is. It is Eastery.
I'd want to put a neutral in there, but I see where it's going.
See where it's going.
So okay, so I'm going to show you guys a couple here. So the one that I use is that circle one. It's called Linza. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go backwards. You guys can't read my minds. I know a lot of you guys had some questions about how you can create the cartoon style images.
Ooh.
So this one is Linza.
Mm-hmm.
That is one that I'm using. That red one right there, Rimini, that's the one that Yarn
That I
Geek
use.
that Ginger was using. I also tried the Lisa AI. The Lisa AI is exactly the same as the Lenza. So when you go in here, you can select your style that you want. I, of course, picked like sci-fi, fantasy, those styles. You can pick anime, you can pick and you'll see some different styles in mine, but you can pick the different styles that you like, especially if you prefer the more cartoony like, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to something that's more artwork like. And just to let you know, they give you a full picture when you create those images. Give me a moment and I will bring up one.
Oh yeah, I just took the backgrounds out because
Yeah.
I thought it would look kind of, stark against the dark gray.
Agreed. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to find this particular one of mine. Give me a minute. Yeah, this is it. So this is the full picture. It's a square, so it's like an Instagram style picture.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the full picture. And it gives you several different ones of those styles. And like Ginger said, you can choose it for it to do 50, 200, 100. You pay more because it's taking time to generate this, the more pictures that you want it to create.
Right. And there are several. Canva does some of this. I'm not sure exactly. It doesn't do this, but um, it's getting more and more AI capabilities. It seems like by the day. Um, DALL-E, it's DALL-E, is ChatGPT's art. It's free, and what you can do is you put in a prompt that say, um, a white cat sitting on a rug in the middle of the desert in cartoon style, or say maybe like Picasso or black and white. You just tell it what you want it to draw, and it will come up with 4 pictures.
Yeah.
Another one that does that is oh shoot, it's Mid Journey. It's on Discord. It draws crazy good stuff.
And I haven't seen that one. Is that an app on Discord?
It's I'll send you the link.
Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds cool.
Okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's fun to play with. Just keep an eye on it though, because they can get expensive. That Lensa app, I tried to do the free 3-day trial and then just paid for the AI package. Well, it automatically charged my card for a full year. So so just a heads up with that. Remini, it sounds like they did not charge Ginger that full amount. So go ahead.
But I do have the Lensa too, and it did the same thing to me.
Yeah. So, and I went in and I already canceled it because I don't want it to double charge me in a year.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I always cancel things early so I don't forget.
But you still get the whole use of it for the whole year.
Yeah, for the full year, it just cancels when the year comes up. But you still have to pay for 50 pictures on top of that, or 100, or whatever what you want. You still have to pay a few bucks on top of that for the AI generation, because the Lensa app is more robust. It has a bunch of other things too. So
right.
So
And
all
then,
right, here's your next one, Ginge. Look at you, baby face.
There's me when I'm 25. Okay.
I would say like 19 or 18 there, but
oh no, when I was 19 or 18, I looked 12. So you got to consider the person.
Okay.
That might even be my 30 look. Provide yarn substitution advice. If a pattern calls for a specific yarn, oh shoot, let's see, that you don't have. Okay, so what kind of yarn should I ask it to sub?
Substitute. What yarn substitute can you use instead of Red Heart Super Saver? That's kind of simple.
Okay.
So
okay, what yarn can I substitute for Red Heart Super Saver? I ran out of it. If you've run out of Red Heart Super Saver looking for a substitute, here's the choices that it gave. While no yarn will be an exact match, it gave me 4. And you guys tell me. It says Red Heart Soft. This is another yarn by Red Heart that is softer and has a wide color range. It's categorized as a medium weight worsted yarn, just like Super Saver. Lion brand Vanna's Choice, popular medium weight worsted yarn known for its softness and durability. It comes in a variety of colors and is a suitable substitute for a Red Heart Super Saver. Karen Simply Soft. This is a lightweight worsted yarn that is known for its softness and sheen. While it's a bit thinner than Super Saver, it can be used as a substitute if you adjust your gauge accordingly. Interesting. I agree with that. Bernat Super Value. Bernat Super Value is a medium weight worsted yarn that is similar to Red Heart Super Saver in terms of weight and fiber content. It's available in a range of colors and is a good alternative. And then it says, remember when substituting yarn, it's essential to check the gauge and adjust your needle or hook size accordingly to match the pattern's requirements.
What good advice.
I know. So
I had to text my mom, you guys. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be rude.
Okay. That's okay.
That's awesome. It sounds like really good. And see, like that, you can take that and create a whole blog post just from that answer. And it wouldn't say exactly the same thing. So you don't have to be like me, where I just copied and pasted what came up. But I was just doing that quickly because I wanted to get some examples. But you can take that and then expand on it. You can make a video. You can make a blog post. So that you could. It's just the start of the idea and it helps you flush it out.
Yeah. And also, if there's an article about something that you want to read but you don't have time for it, I mean, this is such a me thing to do. Copy and paste the whole article, put it in there, say, please summarize this in 300 words or less. It'll do
Wow.
it. Yeah. And it's just taking the information of that article, so it's not going to be wrong.
No, and it's nothing that's going to be reproduced. Shouldn't be
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah. So look, another serious me. I got a little bit of a smirk.
Yeah, you got a little bit of some like you're thinking about something there.
Yeah, I'm missing the top frame on my glasses on one side, but
Oh, interesting.
yeah. It looks like it looks like the top frame's missing on both of them. It's got part of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It does some funny things like that with the AI drawings,
Yeah.
I noticed. Still, it's got my crazy hairline though.
Yeah, I can definitely tell it's an AI of you.
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
my crazy hairline. But anyway,
you know
go
what?
ahead with this.
Well, you know what I think I want to do with the rest of these, because I did see a couple others, or the pictures that are towards the back that I wanted to talk a little bit more about.
Okay.
Because I can go through and answer these, or I can just read off each, identify stitch mistakes. If you're unsure about a mistake in your work, you can describe it to me, and I can help identify and rectify the issue.
Got you.
And
And so if we just want to read them off and then move through them relatively quickly, it
yeah,
is 9:30. And
yeah,
then any of them that you want to sit on, just let me know, okay?
okay, okay.
All right. Look
Offer.
at you.
Ooh, with the curly hair.
Yes, curly red hair.
I know, crazy.
I love
Offer
it.
color scheme suggestions if you're seeking guidance on color combinations for your projects. Oh, that's the one that we just
There,
did.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
Appealing palettes and color schemes. I love that. I do have to say on this one that weird green. I mean, do you have your scarf on wrong? I'm just, why
I
doesn't
think
it
it's
go
one
down
of
to the neckline? I don't understand that at
I,
all.
I think it's like a little choker thing, maybe.
It's a one hell of a
I
choker.
I don't know. It's thick.
It's
It's
that's her last look before it was is somebody yanked her back. Anyway,
it's
yeah, I too
it's a
many
thickie with a
too
hole in
many
it.
murder shows.
Yeah. Ooh la la! Look at you here.
Yeah, I missed some part of my head, but yeah,
Oh,
that does not look like me.
I thought those were leaves on your head.
No, I think it probably when you remove the background and remove some whatever was on the head.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. It's fine. At least I've got full sunglasses, even if they're shaped a little bit differently from one lens to the next.
That's okay. Explain complex crochet techniques. If you come across advanced stitches or intricate techniques in a pattern, I can break them down and provide step-by-step instructions.
Which it kind of did that before, and it goes a little
Uh-huh.
bit too step by step, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it
In
for sure
some
does.
cases.
Oh,
I
look
love
at
that this
this.
is like a photograph.
I know. Crazy, huh? 10. Assist with crochet terminology. And this is the one that would be like things like this that are really helpful.
Yeah,
If you encounter familiar terms or unfamiliar terms or abbreviations and patterns, I can explain their meanings and guide you through the instructions. Like you
I
could
love
say,
that.
give me a list of every single known crochet abbreviation
Yeah, I like
and
that.
how to make the stitch. And then you'll
And
have
each
like,
conversation that you have, like when you start a conversation, it saves it. So you have it saved because you create a login. So you have it saved, and then you don't delete it until you're done with it, kind of like an email inbox.
right. So you can keep, like, I have conversations from when I first started back in November. Ooh, look at you, how pretty.
Right? This is one of those fantasy ones.
Yeah, I love this one. This one does have leaves.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so share finishing techniques. I can offer suggestions for finishing touches such as blocking, weaving in ends, or attaching embellishments. Interesting.
Cool. Okay. That's cool. Look
Okay,
at you. Now you look older in this.
I do. I look like my age.
No, I feel like you look, well, you don't look, you look younger in person. I think you look younger. But
Aw,
I don't know. Yeah, it's still beautiful.
it's kind of it's like me, but like me maybe if I was royal or something.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, help troubleshoot difficulties. If you're facing challenges with a particular crochet project, I can troubleshoot and provide solutions to overcome the obstacles. So I guess it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, well, we'll see because it looks like it could be off. I would love for you to test this one and then add it with
Yeah.
what you're doing. I would love
Yeah.
for you to test that one.
Oh, you're so pretty in this one.
This is one of the ones where I got my eyes messed up.
Oh, yeah, you got one brown and you're a chimera.
Yeah,
You got one brown, one blue. You got one of your you absorbed one of your twins.
I did. Well, this is one of the fairy style pictures.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Recommend crochet accessories. I can suggest useful tools and accessories to enhance your crocheting experience, such as ergonomic hooks, stitch markers, or blocking mats. Uh-oh, what happened?
It's okay, you're fine. I'm here. It just looked like
Okay.
I had freckles in this picture, but no, I just have a dirty screen. I'm sorry, go on.
Here, I'm going to type in what's the best ergonomic
Crochet hook.
crochet hook brand. It says Clover, Furls, Addy Swing, Tulip, Etimo. Etimo or Etimo?
Etimo.
Yeah, and then it gives the reasons why on each one.
So it gave you a few. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's good.
You look so worried.
I know. I'm like, this is close. This is the most close one to what I look like.
Actually, I think it is. I agree with that.
Really,
You don't always look that worried, but I've seen that expression on your face.
oh yeah. Yeah, like what in the world's going on here? My cake fail. My cake fell. Share project ideas. If you're looking for inspiration, I can suggest various crochet projects, including garments, accessories, home decor items, or amigurumi.
Well, and you saw that list that it had for Mother's Day. It gave some
Yeah.
project ideas for Mother's Day. So we had an example of that.
Yeah. So I need something to crochet. Inspire me. Inspire me. You can also say things like write me a poem in the style of Stephen King about a cup of coffee and a frog. You know, something ridiculous like that. And it'll
That's
write.
hilarious.
Yeah, really fun.
That's funny. So what did it get back?
Okay. Wow, it gave me 10 things. And it gives a reason for each thing. Okay, there's cozy blanket, amigurumi, scarf or shawl, market bag, baby items, home decor, hats and headbands, granny square, fingerless gloves, mandalas. And of course, it gives, after each one, it gives its reason why it selected each one.
So tell it I need a super quick crochet project.
Okay. Can you give me a super quick crochet project?
Which, by the way, this is what I would look like if I was a robot.
Oh, Wow. Yeah, here it wrote it all out real fast. Of
Oh,
course, it's a super quick project. Crochet keychain, materials needed.
and then
And
it
then it
gave you
gives the
a
whole,
pattern?
yeah.
Wow. Wow. Ow, 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 hit my elbow.
So there's
Um,
I will be writing out all the, or giving all these patterns to you guys.
there you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, so here is number 15 with my AI self.
And you did have wings. There are big, beautiful
Oh,
fairy that go on behind this, but when I did the background, it took it out. But then
gotcha.
I thought, oh, you look super fierce right here. Like you're just ready to get something.
I'm telling you, I am an AI, a robot that's about to kill you all.
Oh, yikes. Provide guidance on project timelines. If you have a deadline or need to estimate the time required for a specific project, I can help you plan and manage your time effectively.
Wow. That's kind of
Okay,
awesome for you, Ginger.
so yeah, so let me tell you how I used this. Okay, this is me like 50 pounds lighter.
Mm.
Um, that's what that one was. The other one that looked like me, but yeah, so sophisticated because it's in really good shape.
You have
Um,
yarn balls in your hair. I'm just
I
pointing
know,
that out.
I know. I'm the yarn queen. But I got what you can do is you can take an email, like, something like that has your dates of projects due, like especially with pattern testing, it'll have like 5 or 6 different dates for things, certain things are supposed to be done. Or say if you have a schedule for your kid's school or whatever that has lots of different dates and lots of different things to do, take that whole thing, copy and paste it, even if it's a couple pages long, and say, can you please turn this into a simple schedule for me? And it does it with
That's
bullet
awesome.
points, with the date and the activity that needs to be done, and that's it.
That's awesome.
Okay, 16, share resources for crochet education. I can recommend books, websites, online tutorials, or YouTube channels to further expand. Okay, I expand your crochet knowledge. Okay. What are what are the best YouTube crochet channels?
There you go. There you go. I'm gonna have to say on this one, I'm not sure what's going on with my nub of a hand there, but
You've got a club hand. You
something. Uh,
wow.
and then
Okay,
extra wings. It's weird.
do you guys want to hear who the top ones
Yes,
are?
of
Oh,
course.
hook to the left at the very top.
What? What?
Okay, the first one is Bella Coco, Jada in Stitches, and it gives
Uh-huh.
reasons for each one too. The
That is
Crochet
so
Crowd,
cool.
yeah, the Crochet Crowd, Wool and the Gang, Happy Berry Crochet, Bob Wilson 123,
Yeah, I know that one. That's a good one. It's actually a
Fiberflux.
woman. It's not Bob Wilson, but yeah, I know that one.
Okay. Fiberflux and the Crochet Crowd. Oh, Crochet Cruises. The Crochet Crowd's cruise channel features videos from their crochet themed cruises. Huh.
Oh, they don't have those anymore, I don't think.
Okay. Well,
Um,
did they have it
but
before 2021?
well, they had crochet cruises, and then starting just before COVID, the pandemic, they were starting more like you would saw you it would be destinations. It wouldn't be just a cruise.
Okay.
You would all meet somewhere and do the same thing.
That
And then that kind of petered off because of COVID, because of the pandemic, and I
right.
don't know if they picked it back up. But I was surprised they didn't have bag a day.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm really surprised about that.
So,
But
like,
it's
it
not.
found Jada and Stitches before it found Bago Day, which is, and they're both big channels and great
Yeah.
channels. It's just that Bag a Day is a bigger channel than Jada and
Right.
Stitches. So I
Well,
found that interesting.
just goes to show ChatGPT doesn't know everything.
Right?
Okay, so the next one offers storage and organization tips. As a yarn collector, I can provide suggestions for organizing and storing your yarn stash to keep it neat and accessible. So yeah, I bet it's got a lot to say about that.
You know what, but and maybe it's just me being vain. I'm so distracted by my picture, my nubby arm, my wings on my head, the extra wings that are just kind of out there on my arm. It's like, I mean, it's just it does this. Some of these AI pictures, it does like these strange things. And anyway, it's other than that, it's a good picture if you ignore all the craziness. Look at you, little Disney character.
Disney character me. Assist with yarn care instructions. If you're unsure how to care for a specific yarn, I can guide you on proper washing, drying, and storing techniques to maintain its quality. Yeah, I can believe that. That it would. Yeah.
That's true, but you have to know the fiber for it to be accurate.
That's right.
This one, I love this one.
I love this one. Yeah. Ooh, suggest crochet communities. I can recommend online forums, social media groups, or local meetups where you can connect with fellow crocheters and share your work.
Ooh, look up local meetups. So what for your area, or you can do some random city.
Okay. Can you suggest some local crochet community meetups for the zip code 66049?
You should have done 90210. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, it says, I apologize. I don't have any information.
But
it does say
it again.
It does say online platforms such as Facebook groups, meetup.com, or Ravelry.
It even recommends Ravelry, which is awesome.
Community centers or libraries, social media, which is how we all met.
Yeah.
And word of mouth. And then it gives the reasons for each one. And this is me with two parts.
Two balls on your Santa hat.
And there I am wearing another one of those kind of crazy shirts.
Yeah, with that's what is the thing that you like chokers? I don't understand.
I don't know. Okay. Provide creative problem solving. If you have a unique crochet related challenge or idea, I can help you brainstorm creative solutions or provide alternative approaches. Huh. Oh, let's see.
Oh, okay.
If I don't have any yarn, what can I use to crochet? If I don't have any yarn, what can I use to crochet? T-shirt yarn. You can make your own yarn by cutting old t-shirts. Fabric strips. I have done that. Plastic bags. I have done that. Ribbon. Jute or twine. Hey, and
Terry asks, so can this find me a date? Only with this AI friend.
Can you find my friend? Can you find my friend Terry a date?
I'm going to move past this one. It's just the last thing. Okay. These are some. I'm just going to move past that.
Oh, and this is a video. I don't know if you guys remember, but I do have a link for that video if you guys want to go check that out.
It was one of your lives, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one of my lives, and it talks about different AI things that are going on in yarn.
We got the 10-minute warning.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just want to run through those other pictures. Okay, this is an actual app. And what it says it will do is you can place it on something and it will tell you what stitches it uses. So if you go to the next slide.
So cool. Yeah, I was looking at this. I thought this was amazing. But yes, Michelle, exactly. Just need somebody to talk to about crochet. This community is amazing.
Yes. Okay, so this is all the things it gives like by the app. This Pattern Pal is what it's called. It identifies crochet and knitting patterns anywhere, anytime. Identifies pattern, you get detailed information, easily manage snap history, and share with your friends. So it supposedly identifies the pattern.
Very cool. I need to test that out. That's cool.
Yeah. 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 I downloaded it before we started tonight. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, and yeah, because you go down these rabbit holes with things. And
I know.
So, and I was playing a lot with the ChatGPT, but
Yeah.
I think that was pretty awesome. I did want to share really quick. I'm going to get rid of the, this. I told you that, guys, that I did some AI, with the cat. So Stella, Miss Stella.
So
and this
cute.
is what it came back with. Right.
Aww.
Miss Stella. I love this one, and I can easily put a Stella at the bottom of this one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally downloaded it twice. But this one, she looks so regal, but it's the wrong color eyes. They gave her green eyes. She's got yellow eyes. And then this is the last one.
It looks like she's got a feather stuck in her.
I know, right? I'm like, what is that
eyebrow.
random thing coming out of her eyebrow? Or yeah, those whiskers at the eyebrows.
Yeah, she had just eaten a bird.
Yes, right? And that's what was left of the bird. And then what is this? Did she like use a tool to get the bird? What is that? It looks like a hook that you can get a fish with.
Oh, I thought it looked like a cigarette. Like she had been smoking a cigarette.
Well, that kind of looks like a cigarette over there. But anyway, it does some weird things sometimes. But yeah, I did. And then look at Stella's eyes. They even can't get her eyes right either.
Ooh.
One greenish yellow and one orange.
She looks pretty.
Yeah, she does. It does get her eyeliner really well, though. She's got that eyeliner that dips. Anyway, it did really good at that. Some more kitty fun from my Instagram. Yeah, you guys would. I share my animals just as much, if not sometimes more, than my yarn projects on my Instagram.
I did see a post. It was a reel from Bella Coco, and she was laughing, and it showed a big crochet elephant, and it looks real, but it is a fake crochet elephant. And she said that a lot of people have been, talking about the big crochet elephant, but it's not real.
It's not real. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you go into Instagram, if you're an Instagram person and put in hashtag AI crochet or crochet AI, you'll see some really funny stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. That's funny.
It's another rabbit hole.
Yeah. And I don't need a rabbit hole. I need a rabbit hole like I need another hole in my head.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, that is it from us tonight. I'm coughing away, so I'm going to probably be cutting it a little bit shorter instead of just chatting a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Christine, for being an amazing mod. I appreciate you so much. We all do. We all appreciate you so much, Christine. And you're doing this, and she's not feeling very good on top of that.
Everybody send love and hugs and prayers and good wishes to Christine that she gets better super duper soon.
Yes, absolutely. But with that, tonight, you guys, we have the same old going on our channels, I think. So keep an eye out for us. We're here. We will be. And we will be back here on Ginger's channel next week at 8 p.m. Eastern time, next Friday. But good night, you guys. Mwah, mwah,
And
mwah. Good night.
and don't forget Affordably Geeky tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Central.
Yep. And that's over on Affordably
Kim.
Crafty's channel. Yeah, on Kim's
Right.
channel. So good night, everybody. Mwah. Wait, I need to make it just that.
Oh,
Hang on.
I love that.
That's hilarious. All right, good night, everybody.